He gave an example about how they remember all of the jubilation of the political echelon and the military and the media commentators when Nasrallah was assassinated. And then he's saying that, well, we're happy about these things, but at the end of the day, it didn't take long, and Hezbollah continued their war of attrition against us and targeted us in levels that were dozens of times bigger than previous attacks. Missiles, rockets, and drones deep into Israeli territories caused heavy damage, in his words, and property and lives from the northern border to Tel Aviv. And he's saying, what happened after that?
Think about that. So they're basically getting their ass wiped because even though they assassinate these leaders, thinking that that's going to quash or squash the resistance, it doesn't. Why? This is what where the disconnect is. This is how evil the Zionists are. They think they can kill the leaders, so the people will just sit down and say, okay, you win, we'll submit to you, you can run us off, you can keep killing us in Gaza and Zabalia, in Lebanon. Sure, we'll keep putting up with your abuse. Are you insane? Don't you understand the roots of the Muslim world? Of their deep belief in humanity and that life is a gift? Just like Jesus spoke about. That's why they crucified him. So we're sitting here playing a game, a male egocentric, I gotta win the game, and we're supporting these male dominated, massively large egos to win this war. Look at Anthony Blinken as an example, sitting there lying to you for 15 months. Well, we're working on a ceasefire. We're inching our way, and you can name the rest of them that have been saying this to us forever. It's all bullshit. They are controlled by the wishes of Zionism, the wishes of Netanyahu, their leader, and they keep dragging us down this road, now getting our soldiers in harm's way, putting a credible risk on the world because Netanyahu has thermonuclear weapons. When he gets in a bind, he doesn't give a shit about anybody. He would use a nuke. They say, oh, Iran's the threat. Iran's the threat? If Iran was the threat, then why is it that they've been patiently waiting for a ceasefire, hoping that they won't have to engage with the power that they have and the other countries that are in alignment now against Israel? So look at the odds. So go back to Las Vegas. If you were a bettor, you wanted to make bets, put your wage on, oh, I think Netanyahu's going to win or the resistance going to win, it's a losing proposition for Israel to win. It's technically impossible for them to win, which means they win and they save Israel. They could win because they blow up the world and think, oh, they're still alive and they killed a whole bunch of people, but you can't live there because they use nuclear weapons. So Congress is doing their thing, back in, writing bills, focusing on America. They got the new election. Let's just start focusing on that. We've got to look at the politics in the United States, and we'll just shift our focus away from this festering potential thermonuclear war that ends the fucking entire planet. Because of what? Because of what? Some male egos. Yes, male egos. This is the Conscious Hour, folks. It's time for you to pick up the phone and call your congressional members and tell them we don't want our tax dollars spent on wars, period. Get the hell out of there. The minute the United States pulls out, it's over. But we have a problem. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, is 100% behind the Greater Israel Project. Why? Because Jared Kushner was in Gaza the third week of April promoting waterfront real estate property. And before that, he was at Harvard in February talking about this great potential. So it's time to call your congressional representative. The Conscious Hour produces conscious, raising questions for we, the people, to pay attention to, so we can have a beautiful world instead of one that could definitely be destroyed because of a crazy bunch of old men and young men who've got egos the size of freight trains. It's the Conscious Hour.